we'll get started, and I'll introduce you all over to Neil from Celebrity, and he's going to give us a bit of information and update us on what's happening for the very near future, and tell us a bit about the new ship Beyond as well. So as soon as we're ready to go, I'll give you the nods up and we'll go from there. Hope everyone's doing okay, and thank you for coming on as well. Now, there's 5. There should be another couple of people coming on. I don't know if I should ring and see. In case any of them's having problems. I'm just going to mute myself here a wee sec, okay? That was one of my clients. She's stuck in traffic and she's on her way home. So she'll join us as soon as she comes in. And there's some, I'm a bit. Neil,
I can't get Carmel on there.
Carmel not able to get on?
Oh, I can't get her on for some reason.
Did you try the passcode?
It says a passcode wasn't working.
Ask her to log out and log back in again.
Yes.
Carolyn, can you hear me? Let's see.
Great, so I've just let Carmel in.
Yes, yeah, can you let her in?
Yeah, I've let her in.
All right, okay. Patricia?
Is Carmel on there now?
Yeah, okay, there you go. What about Amanda? Is she going to get on, or you're not sure?
I sent her the link anyway.
Yeah. Well, she got the link. Yeah,
she might be still at work. She might be still at work, Grace, so I don't know.
Don't worry. I think probably we'll give it another minute or two and then we'll get started. I know that one of them is going to be about, she's definitely going to be late. Sorry, Neil.
Right, it's fine.
Some people are probably rushing in from work and just trying to get everything all in on time.
Just letting Pamela Quinn in.
Oh, good. That's another one. Yeah. Okay, so I see there's Carmel. And Patty, can you hear me? She's muted as well. Hi, Paddy. Can you hear me?
Hi, yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for joining. Thank you.
Okay.
Right, I think we might as well get started. Eileen will be joining us, but she's running late, so she'll miss out in the start, Neil. So if we want to get started, because it's not fair to keep anyone too long.
Right.
Thank you all for coming on today. And Neil from Celebrity is going to do us a presentation. Say hello to Neil.
Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Neil, hello.
Everybody,
He's the one responsible for it all.
blame me.
Yeah. So I'm going to pass over to him, and if you all want to just mute once we get started so that there's no interference. If you have any questions, you can put them into the little chat box if you like. If not, you can ask them at the end. And we're just going to get started. So good luck, and I hope you all enjoy the presentation, and speak to you all soon. Okay?
Thank you, Grace. Well, good evening, everybody. It's great to join you for what most will be the next 45 minutes to an hour now, and share all things Celebrity Cruises with you. So my role is a regional sales manager with Celebrity Cruises, and we look after the Miles Morgan account and the lovely Grace, and we're pleased to say that one of our preferred partners on the high street as well. So we absolutely really enjoy working with them, and we love supporting sort of events such as this this evening. So Celebrity Cruises exists for opening up the world and bringing people together. Now, we know that travel makes us all feel better, but we've all missed it over the last 12 months or more even. And it's something that we've all missed. And most probably now more than ever, we actually appreciate the value of what travel is. So I'm really pleased to say at Celebrity Cruises, we are ready to sail. And we are ready to sail people beyond their perceptions and expand their horizons. So we are the only mid-sized luxury cruise line for the modern traveller. Our 14 award-winning ships that are impeccably designed can take you to over 300 destinations and 7 continents. So basically, wherever you're looking to travel during the year, at some point, we will be there with one of our incredible ships. And not forgetting, we've actually got 3 ships on order at the moment. So Celebrity Beyond, shortly to be delivered to us in April next year, that I'll be talking to you about during the presentation, and another 2 further ships on order over the next 3 years. So it's a really, really exciting time. So I just wanted to share some of the amazing awards that we've won, which is a great testament to the brand. So Celebrity Flora, our all-suite luxury yacht style ship in the Galapagos Islands. We've also won Best Premium Cruise Line and Best Overall Cruise Line, just to name a few of the 161 total awards that Celebrity have won there over the last sort of 12 months to 18 months. So it's something that we're very, very proud of. And let's face it, it's been a long year for us all, hasn't it? I don't know about you, but I've absolutely missed my cruises. I think I've had 4 cruises cancelled now. So I'm really, really desperate to get back on board and get back to sailing. So we know it's not been easy for anybody. Lots of us have delayed special birthdays, special anniversaries. We've gone without quite a few holidays now, and not to mention, you know, not being able to see friends and family and spend time with our loved ones. So from a Celebrity Cruise point of view, whilst we've been paused with our sailings now for nearly 13 months, we've really spent that time to stop and to think about our brand proposition, and what we offer our guests. And the big focus has been is how do we come back better than when we stopped. And I just wanted to share this photo with you because you've got 6 of our ships there off the coast of the Bahamas, and that's basically where most of our ships have been living during the pandemic. So the positioning of the brand, all of the time that we've stopped and paused and thought, we're absolutely delighted to announce that a new kind of luxury is here. A new kind of luxury is a simplified approach to travel, emphasizing on the culinary explorations, the holistic wellness piece, which, as we know, is most probably at the forefront of people's minds more than ever, along with the cultural discovery, really pushing our customers to be more curious and more fulfilled with their travel plans. And really focusing in what matters to our guests, which is the destination delivery. So from some of the iconic sites and personalized location experience we offer with our shore excursions, the design and excellence. So we work with world-renowned architects such as Tom Wright and the lovely Kelly Hoppen, who was in design all of the suites and all of the staterooms on board our Edge series of ships. World-class accommodation. You only have to look at that picture there of the retreat on board our Edge series of ships. The accommodation is absolutely fantastic for our all-suite, all-inclusive, all-included proposition. And we've teamed up with some really great culinary experts such as Daniel Blood, and he's working with our Michelin star chef, Cornelius Gallagher, creating some of the most incredible culinary experiences at sea. And as we said, holistic wellness, all about the well-being, and our fabulous spa-inspired aqua class staterooms. So when we also did a lot of research around new luxury and, you know, what does the new luxury travel want? And the one thing that came out really loud and clear was simplicity. So they wanted it to be very easy, very simple, and they want everything to be taken care of. So as part of the new luxury proposition, we now have always included with Celebrity Cruises. And basically, this means drinks, tips, and Wi-Fi is included on every ship, every sailing, every stateroom category, and for every single customer. So we know that sometimes when you're looking at cruises, it's not always easy because sometimes the promotion is only applicable to certain ships on certain categories. It doesn't always apply to all the guests in the stateroom. We wanted to take away that confusion for people when booking a cruise and making it really easy and really simple. And that's why Celebrity Cruises is now always included. So the always included proposition. So what you always get in the ticket price that you see is the always included package, which is your tips, your Wi-Fi, and your drinks package. If you do want to upgrade, you can upgrade to the Elevate package, which enhances the experience on board. So you still get your tips, you still get your Wi-Fi, but you then get the premium drinks package and up to $200 onboard credit. You can use that for shore excursions, or you can use it for any spending on board, whether it be specialty dining, spa treatments, or shopping. Now, if you really want to indulge, the clue is in the title. We do have the Indulge package. Again, tips. It upgrades the Wi-Fi to a stream Wi-Fi. It gives you premium drinks package, and it also gives you up to $400 onboard credit per person. So a very, very rich offer for an additional £25 per person per day on top of the Elevate upgrade. Now, for guests that book in at the retreat and are booking a suite on board any of our Celebrity Cruises, they will automatically get the Indulge package included in the ticket price for a suite. So all of the suite guests will automatically get the Indulge package, which is great. And then the fleet. So there's the picture of our beautiful Celebrity Edge in our Edge series of ships. So as I mentioned earlier, we've got 14 ships in the fleet. So we've got our 3 little babies in the Galapagos. So Celebrity Expedition, Exploration, and the latest to join the fleet, Celebrity Flora, which is our luxury yacht style all suite proposition. And then we've got our Millennium class ships. So we have 4 of these: Constellation, Infinity, Millennium, and the Summit. Mid-size, 90,000 tons, just under 2,000 guests, beautiful ships. And these are the ships that you tend to find doing the more unusual itineraries because they're a little bit smaller and they're able to get into those smaller ports of call. And then we have the Solstice class ships, which if you have cruised with Celebrity, you may be a bit more familiar with these. So the Eclipse, the Solstice, Reflection, Equinox, and Silhouette. So these are where we really started to sort of raise the bar with the ships in the fleet, with a half an acre of real grass and the ice top martini bar, and 85% balcony on all of these, on all the Solstice class ships. And then more recently, we've got our Edge series, which has been absolutely groundbreaking and transformational for the brand. This has really taken cruising to the next level. So we've got Celebrity Edge, we've got Celebrity Apex that we took delivery of 14 months ago. And as of yet, bless her, she hasn't had one single passenger on board. But that will change shortly when she starts sailing out of Athens on the 19th of June, which we're very, very excited about. And then we have Celebrity Beyond, the third edition to the Edge series, which will be launching in April next year, and a further 2 more ships on order. So watch the space on those 2. But the Celebrity Edge and the Celebrity Apex really are 2 of one kind of a ship. As I said, they're transformational, they're revolutionary for the cruise industry, and they really have raised the bar. And Celebrity Edge was voted by Times Magazine as being one of the world's greatest places to holiday. So something that we're very, very proud of. But don't take my word for it. Let's just take a look at the Edge series of ships and what they can offer you.
We seem to have lost the sound there, Neil.
We all feeling the love for the Edge series. Was everybody okay to view that all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, fantastic. So I think one of the big things that really stands out to me every time I watch that video is the incredible outdoor space that we have on board our Edge series of ships. So the space and everything that we have around the pool area, the incredible magic carpet, the beautiful rooftop garden terrace that you saw with all that lovely seating and planting. And then we have the fabulous area at the back of the ship, which is the sunset bar. So there is more outdoor space than ever before. We've also got outdoor space in the buffet restaurant. We've got outdoor dining for speciality as well. So it's a real great outdoor alfresco style ship. But some of the other great things that really stand out with the Edge series is the infinite veranda stateroom, which is a first at sea. So as you can see there, at the press of a button, the whole room becomes your balcony. You press the button on the wall, and the whole the top of the screen drops down and creates that balcony within your room. The rooms are 23% larger than the balconies on our Solstice class ships. You've got the cashmere mattresses, you've got the beautiful design of Kelly Hoppen, and you've got all the in-room automation, so you can control all the lighting, the window blind, the actual balcony space itself, as well as the air conditioning, not just from the finger touch controls in the cabin, but if you've downloaded the app, you can actually control all of that from your mobile phone, which is incredible. And as you can see there, in the smaller image, beautiful bathroom space as well. And then onto the magic carpets, and I think you actually have to experience this to actually appreciate exactly what it does. So it's a cantilever area suspended off the side of the ship, the size of a tennis court. So when it's on deck 16, it becomes a speciality dining experience that we normally do maybe 2 or 3 times during a cruise. It's a dining experience where you're suspended 16 decks above the ocean on the magic carpet while you're sailing from one destination to the next. I actually did this back in November 2019. I was on a Caribbean cruise, and we were sailing between Bonaire and Curacao. It was the most gorgeous evening. The sunset was one of the best sunsets I've ever seen, and to be sat there with just the cool breeze, the sun setting, and an incredible 7-course speciality dining restaurant was just absolutely fantastic. It was most probably one of the most memorable moments of cruising I can relate to. And then during the day, it sits on deck 14, and it becomes an extension of the pool area. So it's a lovely lounge, again, to sit with a nice book and the cocktail of the day with fantastic views out over the ocean. And then on some evenings, it's down on deck 5, where, again, it becomes an extension of Row on 5, which is our seafood restaurant. So again, transforming into a completely different restaurant experience. And then the whole reason why it was designed was for a seamless tendering service for our guests. So you may have seen in the video, it drops right the way down to water level, and you step off the side of the ship onto the magic carpet. And we have the luxury Edge launchers, which are our own tender boats that literally click onto the side of the magic carpet, and you literally just step onto the tender boat. It's seamless. Unlike the traditional tendering, where the metal panel falls out of the side of the ship and you have to go down the ladder, and then you've got 2 of the crew that are helping you from the platform onto the tender boat. It's absolutely incredible. And we've got this whole destination gateway area for embarkation as well, which is incredible, and so much space. And then just touching on some of the lovely sort of resort areas that you saw, designed by Tom Wright. He is a first, for Tom Wright, is a first to be designing for a cruise line. He was the designer of the Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai, which is the big hotel that sits in the middle of the sea, shaped like a sail. He'd never worked with a cruise ship before, and that's one of the reasons why we chose him, because we wanted to get away from that traditional cruise ship design. So as you can see, We've got the fabulous martini-shaped hot tubs there, elevated above the pool. We've got fabulous cabana areas, and we've got a 25-yard lap pool, which is one of the longest pools at sea. But again, a whole sense of space. We've got the sunken sunbeds in the pool area as well as a beautiful indoor solarium pool on board the ship. And then just touching on the spa, so a spa like no other, again, designed by the wonderful Kelly Hoppen. So we've got all of the latest fitness and innovations, over 120 spa treatments. We've got the Woman in Wellness program. And for the ladies that want to get glammed up for evening chic, we've got our enriched enhancement with Keristas. And we've also got a barbershop for the gents as well, so you can get the traditional wet shave, and we'll even serve them a beer while they're in there. So how's that? And then just moving on to the wonderful Grand Plaza, which is so impressive. This is the heartbeat of the ship, and this is where all the entertainment happens in the evening. It's the atrium area designed around the piazzas of Italy. It's got the most incredible light chandelier where they do the most incredible light show, which is choreographed to music, along with our bartender flair show as well. We have live entertainment. We've got specialty restaurants that overlook it. The Cafe Al Bascio coffee shop overlooks the Grand Plaza. So it really is the focal point in the ship, and the design is just absolutely incredible. It does take your breath away when you walk in there. And then for the retreat, which is our all suite proposition. So every suite falls under the retreat. It's an all exclusive private sun deck restaurant and lounge, and it's always included, as we discussed, which is premium beverage, high-speed internet, gratuities, plus onboard credit. Now, the retreat really is a ship within a ship concept. So it does give you that luxury haven that you are completely isolated in your own luxury surroundings, but within a few steps, you've got the rest of the ship that you can discover and experience.
To do was to create something that was very now, the textures, the fabrics. We were absolutely adamant that it shouldn't be second best. But the idea for the sun deck was for us to create different areas that you could sit, wonderful cabanas, floating hanging chairs, and you want to watch the sunset, and you want to have that cocktail, and you want to stay there.
Illuminate is our top-rated restaurant. Illuminate, we truly focus on local sourcing. It's all ingredient-based, so presentations are just a little bit more elegant than you might find elsewhere. It's something truly special.
We've had massive success partnering with Daniel Boulud. One of the aspects of our collaboration is that the restaurant Illuminate, we offer every night a single menu, and it will be an opportunity to explore the cuisine of the world. So I really feel that there's something very personal from me. I think it's a natural fit because we have a lot of foodies who say, well, it's the opportunity to try your food, and it's really something very special. I'm really looking forward to this experience.
This lounge is really important because it's a private area. I wanted to create something that was kind of quite eclectic. So it's got some humor in it, but it's a really calming place to be.
If only I was there right now with me gin and tonic in hand. The retreat, just to look at some of the accommodation there, from the penthouse to the lead-in suite. There's some absolutely gorgeous accommodations. but that design follows right the way through all the accommodation. So for our balconies, for our ocean view and interiors, it's all that new Kelly Hoppen concept, which is great. And then on to Celebrity Beyond, so the newest ship to join the fleet. So we went to the edge, we reached for the apex, and we are going beyond. So Celebrity Beyond will have more space, more luxury, and will be more connected. So let me just share Celebrity Beyond with you. So again, taking our Edge series of ship to the next level. So one of the key additions have been these fabulous float pools that are suspended off the side of the ship. So incredible views out of over the ocean, giving you an even closer connection with the sea. The beautiful redesigned Moroccan themed sunset bar at the back of the ship, absolutely beautiful, and great for those late night sailaways and sunsets, and just a lovely meeting place, again, out in the open, out in the fresh air, while sailing Mediterranean or Caribbean seas. The Grand Plaza, a bit of a different look compared to what we've got on Edge and Apex. So we've really centralized the martini bar right in the middle of the floor there, to give it that sort of 360-degree bar offering, which we have on some of the other ships. But yeah, and the stunning light installation above there as well for the choreographed light show. And then look at the staterooms, the beautiful tones and colors with the bold yellow mustard. I think it just looks absolutely beautiful, and it's just testament to what a fantastic designer Kelly Hoppen actually is. But listen, it's not all about the Edge series of ships, because we're taking every single ship in the fleet to the Edge. So we have a multi-million-dollar revolution going on at the moment, all around the accommodations and the public areas of our Millennium and Solstice class ships. So I just wanted to share some of the images of some of the great work that we're doing on some of the existing ships in the fleet. So Celebrity Summit there has got the retreat deck already installed on board, and below you can see the penthouse on one of our Millennium class ships, again fully revolutionized and designed by Kelly Hoppen. This is some of the great work we're doing with the staterooms. So on the Millennium class ships, they are slightly older than the Solstice, so the staterooms have completely renovated walls, ceilings, and every single piece of furniture. On the Solstice class ships, they're slightly newer, so it's been more soft furnishings, reupholstery, new carpeting, new balcony furniture, but giving it a much brighter and a much more modern look. And just look at some of the great work we're doing with the Revolution on some of the public areas. There's some before and after pictures there of the Rendezvous Lounge on the Millennium class ship. And again, with the dining rooms, really transforming them and bringing them up to date with those lovely neutral and grey tones with a splash of colour. They do look absolutely beautiful. And then on the Solstice class ship, we're revolutionising the lawn club. So we've put the large screen there, which is great for us to do music concerts, sports events or movies. So we bring all the big beanbag pillows and cushions out and we lay them all out on the lawn. The bartenders are there serving you drinks while you're lying in the middle of the ocean, maybe watching a Michael Bublé concert or maybe a sports event while sailing on to your next destination. So again, another great outdoor space. And this then is enhanced by the sunset bar that we have. Sorry, somebody. And then this is enhanced then by the sunset bar, as you can see there on the right-hand side, all the beautiful furniture up on the top deck. Great place for late afternoon cocktails and sailaways. And I'm just going to quickly share with you what we're doing with the Solstice class Revolution as well. So that's pretty much a showcase of our ships. So our Wonderful Edge series, including Celebrity Beyond, what we're doing with the rest of the fleet as regards the Revolution. You can see some of the gorgeous public areas that we have on all of the ships that we offer. So I just want to move on and tell you where you can go on these absolutely beautiful ships. So I'm just going to do a bit of a whistle-stop tour on deployment, because there are so many places that we go, over 300 destinations across 7 continents. But I'm just going to really pull out some of our top-selling destinations and hopefully may give you a bit of inspiration of where you want to go and what you'd like to do. So Alaska, a big destination for us. Obviously, unfortunately, we've not been able to be in Alaska as we have with lots of the ports of call for quite some time, but we have just announced that we will resume sailing in Alaska from July this year, albeit predominantly for the US market. But it's another great sign that cruise ships are back and on the return. So 3 ships in Alaska embarking from Vancouver and Seattle. Millennium, fully revolutionized, and will be offering pre and post stays in Alaska. Millennium and Eclipse will be offering the Canadian Rockies tours as a post cruise tour, and Eclipse and Millennium will be visiting Icy Strait Point, which is the first Alaskan port to ever win Port of the Year by Sea Trader Awards. So lots going on in Alaska. We know it's all about the wildlife, it's all about the whale watching, the eagles, the moose, as well as the breathtaking scenery and the glaciers, fantastic mountain scenery, and obviously the history of the gold rush as well. But just a couple of pointers that every cruise that we do to Alaska, there's a glacier sail by, and they all cruise the Inside Passage as well. And on every port, there's the opportunity for wildlife excursions. So whether it's whale watching or looking for bears, I think I'll stick with the whales. We've got so much to offer in Alaska, as I said, including the Rocky Mountaineer tours and the land-based tours as well, which is a great way to see more of this absolutely beautiful country. And then the big one for us is Europe, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's the first time we will have ever had 7 ships sailing in Europe in the history of Celebrity Cruises. So it's a really exciting time. So Celebrity Beyond, Celebrity Apex and Celebrity Edge, so all 3 Edge series of ships will be sailing in Europe in 2022, along with Celebrity Reflection, Silhouette, Infinity and Constellation. So I'm going to start with Celebrity Beyond, as being as she is the newest addition, or she will be the newest addition to the fleet. So she's going to be launched in April next year, and her first sailing will be from Southampton down to Barcelona, which will be a 10-night itinerary. So that will be the maiden voyage. So if you'd like to be on the maiden voyage of Celebrity Beyond, it's the 27th of April sailing that you need to look at. Once she's down in the Mediterranean, she will be doing a series of 9 and 10-night Mediterranean itineraries, and will be home porting between Rome and Barcelona. A couple of the highlights will be, it'll be our first ever overnight stay in Florence and Pisa. So a great opportunity to spend 2 days in this fabulous destination. And we know that there's just so much to see there. And the big one for me, and this is what made me book my cruise on Beyond the other week, is the late stay in Santorini. So it doesn't leave Santorini till 10:30 in the evening. So that means you can go ashore during the day, you can come back, you can go off onto the beautiful island of Santorini and sit in one of those wonderful bars perched on the cliff top and watch the world famous sunset that you get in Santorini before getting back on the ship and then sailing off to the island of Mykonos. And then when Celebrity Beyond is finished in Europe, she will transatlantic over to the Caribbean, and we'll be doing 7 nights Eastern and 7 nights Western Caribbean itineraries, which you can back to back. So if you wanted a full 40 nights on board, it's a great way of seeing the Caribbean. So great opportunity there. And there is a one-off transatlantic 12-night sailing. So I'm just going to share some of the itineraries so you can see the repositioning from Southampton. There's La Rochelle in Bordeaux, Bilbao, Lisbon, Seville, Malaga, Palma, Mallorca, and then finishes in Barcelona. And then we've got the 9-night Italian and France cruise with the overnight in Florence and Pisa, and then the beautiful Greek islands. So there's 2 versions of the Greek islands. One of them does Italy and the Greek islands, and the other one is the Greek islands and Malta. So there's 2 itineraries that we offer there, and then the transatlantic cruise that goes to Cape Liberty in New York. So these are some of the fabulous ports of call. So Santa Margherita for Portofino. We know everybody loves Portofino. Agristoli in Kefalonia, somewhere that you don't see an awful lot of cruise ships going into. Ajaccio in Corsica, and Nafplion in Greece. Again, I think we are the only cruise line that goes there, but not forgetting some of the other wonderful ports of call like the south of France, Mykonos and Santorini that we've already talked about. And I just wanted to share 2 of the Beyond offers with you with some Dublin flights. So the Italian and French Riviera on the 23rd of June, which is a 9-night itinerary, Marseille, Nice, Santa Margherita, Ajaccio, Rome, Italy, and Naples. So beautiful itinerary there. Flights and transfers all included in a balcony stateroom for 2,629. That's again always included, so your drinks, tips and Wi-Fi is included in that price. And then the beautiful Greek island of Malta, which does Katakolon, Santorini, Mykonos, Rhodes, Athens, and then Malta on the way back to Barcelona from 2,995 for a balcony, again with your drinks, tips, Wi-Fi included, flights from Dublin and transfers as well. So for a brand new ship of the standard that you've just seen, I think these prices are pretty keen, and that's why I ended up booking the Greek Islands and Malta one for the 11th of July, and I just cannot wait for that cruise to come around. Some other deployment that we'll be doing. So Celebrity Apex will be based out of Amsterdam. So she'll be doing 12 nights, Scandinavia and Russia, along with British Isles and Iceland. And then towards the end of the season, she'll reposition from Amsterdam down into the Mediterranean. And then she'll be doing 12 nights, Mediterranean and Israel itineraries from the end of September into October. So some great ports to call there. Celebrity Edge will be doing a 7-night Italy and Greek cruise, followed by a 7-night France and Spain. So again, another great opportunity for back-to-backs. If you wanted a 14-day Mediterranean cruise, then obviously you've got the opportunity to do a back-to-back there. And then on the shoulder seasons, which we class as May and October, so beginning and end of the season, we've got some 12 nights Turkey and Greek islands, and then some 8 nights and 10-night Mediterranean cruises. Now, these are 2 really, really lovely itineraries. And until we launch the Celebrity Beyond Greek Island cruise, this is what I was planning on doing, because I absolutely love Reflection. So she does a 10-night Italy, Croatia and Montenegro cruise with some great ports of call, such as Kotor, La Spezia, Dubrovnik and Sicily. And then the 11-night Italy, Turkey and Greek islands, which actually has an overnight stay in Istanbul. So again, a great opportunity to immerse yourself for 2 days in that fabulous city in Turkey. And then as we go a bit further afield, Asia is selling exceptionally well for us at the moment. So Celebrity Solstice will be sailing in Asia for 2022 and winter 2023 with 12-night itineraries. We've got more sailings to Japan than ever before because the demand is just phenomenal. And we've got some new ports of call in the Philippines. And we will continue with the overnights in Osaka and Kobe in Japan, because it really gives you a lot more time to get off and explore these destinations, as well as Bangkok in Thailand. And I'm just going to share some of those itineraries quickly with you. So 12 nights best of Japan. We've got Japan and Korea. So there's some really, really immersive itineraries there where you can really get to see the best of these destinations. And then following by the Vietnam and Thailand cruises that we do, and the Vietnam and the Philippines. So some really, really exotic cruises there. And then just going to quickly touch on Caribbean, because I know that we've already talked about Celebrity Beyond, but we've got 7-night sailings on Apex, Reflection and Millennium. They all do Eastern and Western itineraries. So again, you can back-to-back those to take you to a 14-night cruise. And then we've got our longer itineraries on Celebrity Edge, Celebrity Silhouette and Constellation, and Celebrity Equinox, which is not on that slide. So in the Caribbean, we can do anything from 4 nights up to 12 nights on a single cruise. Or if you want to do 14 days, then we can do the back-to-back for you, no problem at all. And as I said, there's a choice of ships there with Apex, Reflection, and the brand new Celebrity Beyond. We've also got some new destinations. So we're actually doing the Pacific coast of Mexico. So there's some great itineraries going down to Puerto Vallarta, Cabo San Lucas from Los Angeles there. And not forgetting the wonderful Australia. So we've got some incredible new itineraries on Celebrity Eclipse down in Australia. We've got 12 nights New Zealand, and that can be back-to-back with a 10-night Australia and Great Barrier Reef cruise. So a 22-day voyage down in Australia, absolutely fantastic. Plus, we've also got the repositioning cruises from Hawaii to Sydney that take in the South Pacific and Bora Bora. So there is so much out there. You're spoiled for choice, actually. And then I did have to put this slide in because we have touched on Galapagos, and it is a bit of a niche market. But if people are looking more at bucket list destinations now than they've ever done before, because of everything that we've gone through over the last 12 months. So Celebrity Cruises, we were the first people in the Galapagos, and we have won so many awards for what we do in the Galapagos, not just from a tourism point of view, but what we do all about the landscape and what we do for the ecological side of it. So we won the National Geographic Travelers Readers Award in 2019 and the Cruise Critic Award for Galapagos. And when you go to the Galapagos with Celebrity, it is a complete inclusive experience, from your flights to your transfers to your hotels, to all the passes for the national parks, everything on board, all the equipment, everything that you need is included on that cruise. You will not spend any money. There is nothing to spend money on, actually, but we have got one of the best packages that we out there for Galapagos. And we can even do extensions of stay, or you can even add on a tour to Machu Picchu at the end if you wanted to as well, which is really doing two bucket list destinations, most probably in one holiday. So I just thought I would share the Galapagos with you. And all I'm going to say to finish up is Sunday is here. So we are back sailing in the water, I'm pleased to say. And we start on the 5th of June in the Caribbean with Celebrity Millennium, followed by the 19th of June for Celebrity Apex out of Athens. We know travel restrictions are stopping people from booking those cruises at the moment from the UK, but hopefully things will change towards the end of next month. And we've also started our staycation cruises from Southampton. So they are now on sale. They start on the 3rd of July, and it's a series of 6, 7 and 8 night itineraries around the UK. So they are proving to be very, very popular. And watch this space. We've got some exciting news coming over the next week or so with some more ships returning to service.
Brilliant.
And that's it from me. Thank you very, very much. I'm conscious I've sort of thrown an awful lot at you there, from lovely ship images, from lots of dialogue, and then I've taken you right away around the world and back. And I'm sure there must be some questions that somebody have got to answer. So I'm more than happy to open it up and answer any questions that anybody may have.
Everyone's very quiet.
I hope I haven't sent them to sleep, Grace.
All very quiet. Neil, it was a very, very good presentation, and I appreciate you taking the time out to do this for us, and to thank everyone that has come on tonight to see this. And hopefully, if there's anything that they've seen throughout your show tonight, that if there's anything they need to know about or want to price anything up, obviously they'll know to contact me directly. Probably, I can't, if anyone has any questions, you can type them into the chat if you don't want to speak. But no one is talking to us today. Everyone's very calm. Patricia, you're very quiet.
Where's
You
the chain?
normally.
Talk to me, Patricia.
I'm actually quite interested in the Galapagos tour.
I knew you would be. I thought that.
Oh, the Galapagos is just amazing, and I've got a couple of colleagues. We've got 2 colleagues within the business that have actually been and experienced the Galapagos, so they tend to be our go-to people for Galapagos. So if it's something that you're interested in and you may have a bank of questions, you can just let Grace know, and we can put Grace. Well, Grace knows Johnny and Leon, our trainer. So they literally, what they do not know about our product in the Galapagos is not knowing. So they can really sort of answer all your questions, because we're just conscious with Galapagos. It's a one-off bucket list destination, and we absolutely need to get it right for you and make sure it's the right product. But Flora is just incredible, and it's such an amazing way to see the Galapagos. So I would definitely recommend, if it's something you want to do it on Celebrity Flora.
This is Carmel,
Yes,
significant
Carmel.
other of Patricia. And we would like to go to Alaska very soon again, since we didn't get last year and this year.
All right.
And it just made me sing when I seen the Rocky Mountain tour.
Oh, bless. So you didn't get. So have you rebooked for Alaska for next year?
No, we're holding off for my next large birthday.
Right.
The 21st, you mean, Carmel?
And my 31st, you mean?
Okay, 31st then. No, they have.
We're really sorry we didn't get you to Alaska. If we could have, we would have. But
Oh yes, we do, and we appreciate the way that you dealt with it and treated us.
oh, thank you for that.
So,
Right.
then
Did you have anything more, Patricia?
no,
Okay.
No, that's it. I'll have a chat with you about the Galapagos Islands.
Yeah.
Definitely a bucket list for me.
Okay. That's
Well,
great. Eileen,
listen, guys, if you do have any questions, so if you sit down this evening, you think, oh, I wish I'd asked that. I wish I'd asked that. It's not a problem. You can go to Grace. Grace can pick up the phone and give me a call, and I will answer it for you. And if I haven't got the answer, I will find the answer. Yeah, it's been great to join you this evening, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's sort of brought back lots of happy memories of the cruises you've done in the past, and hopefully we'll see you back on board sometime very, very soon.
Definitely.
Yep. Well,
Thank
listen,
you.
thank you very much for joining tonight. I really do appreciate it, and I'm just depressed now because I just want to be on a ship, just like everyone else, I think. So, we'll let you all go, and again, Neil, thank you as well.
That's okay.
We'll be in
Bye,
touch.
everybody.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Grace.
Bye,
Bye.
Rich.
Bye.